Hello. Hi. This is really awkward. Um, Good morning, I guess. I just woke up. Oh my god. I like. Let me turn this on. Let me look for my stuff. Okay. I like. The last thing I remember, I was lying down and it was 8 p.m. And then I was watching videos in bed. I was watching YouTube in bed. And then I woke up. I woke up like half an hour ago and I was like, oh. I checked my computer. And I looked at my chat because I have this like application. And I saw and it was like, hey, I see people in my YouTube waiting room because I schedule my streams on YouTube. And I see people go like, at 11:50ish, they're like, hey, I'll be back when you get here. I'm still waiting, by the way. I'll check in. They keep leaving messages throughout the hour. Like, I can see the time that they sent it. It's like 11. Hi. 11:05. Oh, she's back. Like, because I haven't streamed in a week. I went on a trip, remember? I think the last time I streamed was like the 7th. It's been like 10 days. So they're like, oh, she's back. And then they're like, uh-oh. They're like, I'll check in later at like 1 a.m. And it's just been a while since then. And I looked at my channel, I'm like, oh, uh-oh. There's people waiting. I'm so glad. Oh my god, my throat. I'm so glad that YouTube doesn't automatically send you into the void. It doesn't automatically start stream. I know sometimes it has happened to people. I have so many schedules. Sorry, I have so many scheduled streams that if it were to ever just automatically start itself, it'd be really awkward. I'd be like, oh no. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, oh, thank God. Also, hi crew, how are you? Weren't you playing a game earlier? Weren't you playing what's it called? Phasmophobia? Oh, yeah. Hey, walking sim, yeah. I don't know if I would call that a walking simulator. Or were you actually playing a game called Walking Simulator? I don't know. I don't know if I'd consider Phasmophobia a walking simulator. Let me open the game in the background. Full screen off. Oh, what's my resolution? 90% don't know what I'm doing, 10% just playing chess in a room. Ooh. Oh. I guess in a way it is just... like that. Let's see here, what's my resolution? 12... Oh, it's getting crunchy. Okay, let's see here. Ah, yes, my 3-windowed mode. I have to think about this. Audio, BGM. I'm like doing these in the background. Anyways, how was everybody? I know it's been a while since I've been here. Oh, what's everybody up to? Ooh. I have things. I don't know if I want to get into the game or if I just want to like. We can just yap right now. Okay, let's set it up. It's gonna be in the background. How was your con experience the last day? It was good. It's like one of those games where, sorry, I keep thinking about the game. It's one of those cons where it's kind of small, so it was not that bad. But I bought like a really cute shrimp pin. I got a couple of like teeny tiny ducks. Okay, let me start from like the beginning. I went to a con Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I went to a con Friday, and it was fun because we went all the way to like a different city, and it was interesting because I was like, oh, I've never been to this place before. It was a very small town, so not a lot to do. We stayed in an Airbnb in like a shed in somebody's backyard. It was a really cute cottage. It had a really nice cute kitchen, and it was very small. And the bathroom was super tiny, and the what's it called? The hot water in the place didn't really get too hot. It was like lukewarm water, and I was like, huh. I wonder if the water ever gets any warmer than this. But it didn't. And they had like the world's largest collection of like shampoo bottles from people, I guess, who stayed at the Airbnb before, and they just left all of their shampoo and conditioner and body wash in the cabinets. You open the cabinet and you're just like, oh, wow, that's a lot of shampoo. Just full-size shampoo bottles of different types just all scattered in the cabinet, and you're like, okay, that's the thing. I don't know, I have to research this, but you know, have you ever seen those body washes that claim to have like exfoliating beads, and then you go and you feel it, and then they feel like little plastic beads in the soap, and you're like, I feel like I'm rubbing like these like teeny little beads of plastic on my skin, and they claim it's like exfoliating or stuff, but I don't know. It's so weird, cause like, is it plastic? Are these just teeny tiny plastic beads you're rubbing on your skin? I need to look at it, because on the back of the bottle, when it says like ingredients or whatever, it says it's like polyacrylates, and I'm like, I don't know what that is. Do they dissolve? Is it just little hard beads of soap that just dissolve eventually? I don't know what it is. I gotta look it up, because that's just interesting to me. I'm just like, what is in this thing? Why is it so heavy? And like, why are they so hard? What is this? And then the actual con itself, it was chill. It was a very small con, so it takes like max an hour to walk around the entire place. Not even just like, throw a half an hour if you want to walk around the entire con, but like just to walk around the entire artist alley and really look at every single thing, an hour max. It wasn't that big, but it was nice. It was a small con, so all the stuff was pretty simple. I was like looking at the stuff and I'm like, oh my god, there's nothing that I wanted to buy. Because I was looking for a couple things from my friends, and they like very specific stuff, but everything at this con was so, how do you describe? Like anime normie. I don't know. It's like anime normie. There's nothing else I can explain it with. It's just anime normie. Every single thing that everybody was selling was just very mainstream, like anime stuff. Nothing niche. I was looking around and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is all like just mainstream stuff. It was to the point where even finding stuff related to VTubers was rare. Everything else was just anime. So I'm walking around and I'm like, oh, Sailor Moon, Demon Slayer, Fairy Tail, One Piece. Even then, One Piece was super rare. One Piece, like, I don't know. You can go to a con, and if you, there's barely any One Piece stuff. I don't know, it's super niche. It's weird. Because yes, One Piece is a widely popular fandom, but I feel like it's mostly popular in Japan. It's not very popular over here. But yes, there was a lot of K-pop Demon Hunters. There was a lot of, there is barely anything of Hololive. I was like not Hololive, but like Hollow Knight, Silk Song. You would think that would be more popular, but it wasn't. There was a lot of cosplays of it though. I saw a couple Hornet cosplays. I saw a lot of Alien Stage, which is funny because I know Alien Stage was really popular. So there was that. There was a lot of Alien Stage. There was a couple of like K-pop stuff. I was like, what? It's interesting. There was a couple of K-pop stuff. There was some people who, I think this is the first con I've ever been to, and I've been to like 3 this year. This is the first time I have not seen a single Pyramid Head cosplayer. Yeah. No, there was like a little bit of Miku, but she's kind of rare. There was like a Sanrio car. Every single con I go to, there's always like a car show. So they had like some really cute decorated cars with like little heart headlights, and I was like, oh, this is so fancy. So 2 of them were, what's it called? 2 of the cars were Sanrio coded. I think one of them was, I'm trying to remember. I think one of them was Hello Kitty, and then the other one was Kuromi. And then the Kuromi was like this half pink, half purple wrapped car with like a giant image of Kuromi on the side and like a heart steering wheel, rainbow headlights, rainbow heart-shaped headlights with like a projector inside of it. And it was just a very fancy car. I'm like, man, this car must have been expensive. Because like, not only did it have custom wheels that were like purple with like the little Kuromi face in the middle, it was all wrapped. And it was like, I think it was a promotion for some kind of body shop. Every single time I go to a con and I see like cars that are decorated like that, I'm like, I really wonder. They even replaced the logo of the car. That's how fancy this car was. They replaced the logo. And I was like, what do these cars get out of it? Do the owners of the cars, is it just a promotion for some body shop? Do they make money? Do they just pay to put their cars here and that's it? Like, I don't know. It's really weird. There was also like a really, really cool Resident Evil car too. It was I think I sent a picture to you. It was like full on Raccoon City. No, it was Umbrella Corporation car. And it had like the front grille, like a police car essentially. It looked exactly like a police car, but instead of like a police department, it was all wrapped black. And on the side of it, it was like all like black and white car. And on the side of it, it said like Umbrella Corporation. And then they had a zombie, like one of those zombies. They had like one of those zombie mannequins, I guess, sitting in the front passenger not the front passenger, but like in the driver's seat of the car, and they had one on the outside, just dressed like the police as a zombie. It was really cool. Hello, am I late? No, you are not. We just started. I fell asleep. I went to, like, I literally lay down after dinner at like 8 p.m. I was lying in bed, and then I think at some point I just closed my eyes and I woke up. Sorry, I woke up like about half an hour ago, a little bit more than that, half an hour ago, maybe 45 minutes ago, and I was like, shoot, I fell asleep. And then I saw your messages. I saw the messages on YouTube under my waiting room. And I was like, oh, I feel so bad. Oh no. Hi, I'm Sparrow. Hello, I'm Kyo. Hello, welcome. Is this your first time here? Hi, we're just yapping. I went to a con this past weekend, so I'm just talking about it. And my voice is dying because I just woke up. I waited for like 3 minutes, I waited for an hour, then left. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to like fall asleep. I have a midterm this week, and I've just been studying. So I went to a con, that's why I haven't been here last weekend. So what, Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Holy moly, how are you doing it? Guys, what is that? What is this? What is that? Hold up, let me figure it out. No, that's not it. Y'all's, is it strange to be eating cheese at 3 a.m.? No. No, it isn't. Okay, whatever the heck that was, do it again. I gotta figure out what the heck that was. I have a feeling I know what it is. Is it like emote? Emote wall? Is it this one? I think. I don't know. No. There's nothing like what? Eating handfuls of shredded cheese from this fridge at 3 a.m. We're gonna be here for a while. Well toasted, well Cheez-Its, toasted, very big ones. Oh, Cheez-Its. I've actually never really been a big fan of Cheez-Its. Very big ones, ooh. I've actually never really had that. I don't think I've had that before. That's interesting. I haven't had Cheez-Its much in general, to be honest. I've never been really a big fan of Cheez-Its. I think they're okay. They're nice when you're hungry, but I've never had a craving for them. I feel like they're just a little too, what's it called? How to describe? Like, really toasted. Yeah, the crackers. They're okay. I don't know, I've never been a big fan. Like, genuinely, I'm like, they're okay. But like, not my favorite. Like, if I had to choose, I would prefer like Ritz crackers or something. Or, you know what are those you know those like pre-packaged cheese sandwiches? Those cheese sandwich crackers, or it's like a Ritz cracker or something similar, and then they have like some kind of like fake cheese powder spray thing in the middle, and then another sandwich cookie and another cracker, and then like it's like a little sandwich, and they come in a package of I think like 6 or 3, and they're like orange Ritz crackers with cheese in the middle. Those are really good. Or they have peanut butter. Sometimes they have peanut butter in the middle. I remember those. They used to give them out like at lunchtime. They used to be like a lunchtime thing, and I was like, oh wow, this is really good. I ate a whole box of Fruit Loops once at 3 a.m. I don't know, 3 a.m. was my prime time for eating. I feel that. Because, like, you know, you eat dinner at around 6 or 7, and then it's been a whole, what, like, lunch hour in between. Like, what, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. So it's been like about 10 hours since you last ate, so I guess it kind of makes sense. It makes sense to kind of be hungry at that time. And normally you're sleeping. Like, normally people sleep at this time, so, like, they're not hungry. But some people who are awake at this time, they would be. So it makes sense. I think so clearly. My bed is my safe place. Oh, nice. Yeah, I woke up a little bit earlier ago. Thank you for the follow. I woke up like a little bit earlier ago. And I was like, oh no. I feel really well rested though. I was like, wow, that was great. But I feel like I'm becoming fully nocturnal. I'm becoming fully nocturnal at this point. I'm like, oh god. I feel comfy listening to music. Nice. Yeah, I was in bed earlier. Just really comfy. Really comfy. Just watching videos in bed. I was like, ah, YouTube videos. YouTube videos in bed. And then I fell asleep. And I woke up and I was like, oh no. I fell asleep at like 8 and then woke up at 2:15ish. I was like, ah, no. No. Want to know what song I'm listening to? Sure. Don't threaten me with a good time by Panic at the Disco. Ooh, Panic at the Disco's good. I like their old songs. That's a good. I think, yeah, their older songs are really nice. I'm trying to remember what my favorite song from them is, but I think I might be thinking of Fall Out Boy songs. No, I'm trying to remember. Every single song that I can think of, I'm like, oh, that might be a Fall Out Boy song. Yeah, Uma Thurman, that's Fall Out Boy. Uh-oh. Church, that's Fall Out Boy. Hey, look, Ma, I made it. I think that's Panic at the Disco. Another one is Crazy Equals Genius. Yeah, that's a good song too. I like Panic at the Disco. I just feel like I listen to Fall Out Boy songs more. But I do like them. Do you like acoustic? I do. I play a lot of acoustic guitar. Well, I play a lot of acoustic guitar, but I also like to listen to a lot of acoustic guitar. Like, songs with like acoustic, like a solid acoustic in the background, like a solid guitar. I'm like, hell yeah. It doesn't have to be just acoustic. It can be electric. It can be bass guitar. But anything with like a type of guitar, I'm like, ooh, nice. Songs with like a solid, like, you could hear the strumming. I like that. I'm a huge fan of those too, and Green Day. Ooh, Green Day's nice. They've been around forever. That's a really old band. I actually just like bands in general, honestly, when it comes to like songs. Also like the Crane Wives. Ooh, Crane Wives mention. That's like a really indie band. I think acoustic songs are generally some of the most soothing music, besides like piano and other music. True. If I'm looking for study music, like in particular, if I'm not gonna listen to violin, sorry, oh my god, my brain is fried. If I'm not listening to video game music, I like listening to like classical, and usually that has either piano covers or like violin / strings or instrumentals. Sometimes acoustic, but like I like flamenco guitar a lot. So if I'm listening to like a guitar cover, there's this one artist that I like to listen to who does like a lot of acoustic covers of like Vocaloid songs. Their name is Osamurai-san. So sometimes I listen to them, and other times I will just listen to classical. Like my favorite classical music artist, I think, is Oh, I forgot their name. They made Gymnopedy. That's my favorite song. That's my classical music song. Gymnopedy. But yes, acoustic is very soothing. I don't know. I listen to a lot of violin and piano too. I like metal, grunge, and rock country too. Ooh, I like country. I love Nirvana. Nice. A hardcore form of metal, I think. Grunge is like, it's like a subgenre of like rock slash metal. I think metal is kind of the subcategory of rock too, technically. I don't know how to describe it, but like you can tell by the sound, it's very like distortion heavy. Like if you ever hear an electric guitar and it's got a lot of like, it's got a lot of distortion to the guitar, it's usually grunge. And then like the vocals tend to be a very like gritty. A style of rock characterized by a raucous guitar sound and lazy vocal delivery. Yeah. I like a lot of different genres of music. Honestly, I think I listen to anything. I listen to like... It's been a while since I've listened to these genres though. Because like, I used to have a pretty wide variety of songs that I listened to on Spotify. But then I got really sick of having like 3 ads in a row every 2 songs, so I started listening to SoundCloud, and the music on SoundCloud is a lot limited. So now I just kind of switched to like literally downloading all my music and listening on my own like MP3 player. I like Luke Bryan and Brian Lanning. Ooh, I don't know those artists, but I can probably list like a couple of artists. YouTube music is good only on my phone. I don't pay for YouTube premiums. Yeah. If you don't like ads, why not try YouTube MP3 player? Why would I pay for that when I can just download my own music and listen forever on my own MP3 player? Both country artists? Ooh. I think there is this one country artist I listen to who does a lot of acoustic Christmas songs. I think their name is like Adam something. Let me look it up. Where is my Christmas playlist? I have like a Christmas playlist of just acoustic Christmas songs. I don't know why. It was not paying, it's downloading the music from like YouTube. Oh yeah. I download them from SoundCloud. And then I put it on my, what's it called? My MP3 player. I have an MP3 player. Let me see here. Mary Christmas. Ah, here it is. Blake Shelton and George Strait. That's my Christmas playlist. Alan Jackson, Let It Be Christmas. Scott McCreery, Christmas in Heaven. Winter Wonderland by Blake Shelton. Yeah, my Christmas playlist is just mixed. It's like half of it is country, and then the other half is just like normal Christmas music, like Let It Snow by Frank Sinatra, or like Christmas Eve at Sarajevo Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I actually really like that Christmas song. I'm like the type of person who'll start listening to Christmas music in the middle of summer because I just feel like it. I'll be like, oh man, I miss Christmas music. I'll set it off CG5.go and the Siamese. Ooh, I know them. I know Siamese. I also like probably every single band out there. There's a lot of songs. I have to go look at my playlist. Honestly, I don't even remember. You need to put the link in the video. You can choose either MP3 or MP4. It'll download right to your files. Oh yeah, true. That too. I have like an extension that does that instead. I put all my songs in like a playlist, and then I hit like this little button, and it like sends them all to my files. One of my favorite Set It Off songs is Win Win. Ooh. Oh, that's not it. My favorite band, I think, other than Fall Out Boy, might be like All Time Low. But Set It Off did a collab with Miku called Why Do I, like last year. Pretty cool. Can I just say Christmas music, especially during Christmas, is usually played over and over and again to the point that it gets tiring? That's why you listen to covers. That's why you listen to covers. Actually, I don't know. I don't think I could ever get tired of certain Christmas songs. Like I can listen to like Feliz Navidad over and over and over again. Because it's so catchy. I'm like, ah, yeah. Or what other Christmas song is it? Like I guess if you work retail and you listen to Christmas songs 24/7, you get really sick of it, but I don't know, there's certain songs out there that I can just listen to and I'm like, ooh, Feliz Navidad. What is that Hawaiian Christmas song? I forgot. Those are really catchy. I like the song Parents by Youngblood. Ooh, they did a, yeah, Parents. And they also did a collab, I believe, with Grandson. That was interesting. The lyrics are interesting. But yeah, my playlist. One of my songs that I listen to a lot. The ones that I downloaded at least. Simple Creature, Strange Love, Good Times, All Time Low, Living in Fiction, Matt Mason, Grandson, Prelow, Young Rising Suns, 1990, Nowhere, Oliver the Kid, Upsal, Arctic Monkeys, Weathers, Adam Jensen, Confetti, The Cab, Stellar, 3 Days Grace, Ashes Remaining, Hollywood Undead, Castro, Veins, Stellar, Linkin Park, Kane Brown, Black Bear. And also I listen to like mostly Japanese music nowadays because I've been getting really into, what's it called? The Cab I Know, Linkin Park, yeah! All the rock bands, I know. I know a lot. But no, recently I've been really getting into like Vocaloid Japanese music and like covers, so I haven't been listening to a lot of rock lately, although I have been getting into the entire playlist of 1OK Rock and Toganashi Togari and Kenshi Yonezu, as well as I believe Maneskin. I've been going through the albums of Maneskin and I'm like, oh yeah, their recent album, I think Gossip, is really, really good. I like that playlist. Also 1OK Rock. Do y'all like Monster Cat? I had an EDM phase when I was in middle school and it was great. Yeah. My favorite artist I think was Project 46 and I'm trying to remember the name. Where is my... I really like Project 46 and I forgot the name. They were like, their little mascot thing is like a penguin. Asphyxia? Where? Let me have to like pull up my playlist. Down. Files. Music. Do I have it on here? Nope. thought I saved a backup of my music somewhere. My stream's glitchy. Oh no. Hold on, let me refresh my page and I'm gonna go watch my own stream. One sec. Nope, that might be you. I would recommend to refresh your browser after you're on there, or the page, because if it's you, it might be your connection, yeah. Because on my end, it is fine. It says it's green. I have no drop frames. We are at 58, 60 frames per second, so we're good. If I look at my stats, average time to render frame 1.2 milliseconds. Drop frame 0. Yeah. It might be you. I think that's a you thing. If you want to get in Japanese songs, Roku Danashi is a pretty good pick. Ooh, I think I know that song. Or that band? No. Is that a band or is that an artist? Or is that a song? Oh, I know it. I think it fixed. Ooh. Willwood and the Tapeworms is our favorite mime. Ooh. Willwood. Who's that other dude who does like a lot of what's it called? Like songs like that? Let me look it up. I think I have them. No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm scrolling through my songs because I haven't gone into my Spotify playlist in a really, really long time. That's where all my like random songs are. Let me look at it. I listen to songs based off of like songs rather than an artist specifically because I go through my recommended and it recommends me like individual songs. It's having problems staying on track to the live. Edit video details. Is my DVR on? My DVR might be on. Hold up. Oh, hey, I can start a course. Ah, it's my DVR. Okay, let me turn that off. Auto start. What? No. Turn that off. Okay, I just turned DVR off. That might be the problem. Why is there an option for auto start and auto off? What the heck? I turned DVR off. You gotta refresh the page again, but it should fix the problem of it not being exactly up to date. There you go. Come back to my home page and it should work. Yep. Okay. There we go. Let me actually get into the game and we can yap a little bit more. We can do something in the background while we chill. Let me walk over to the stream game. Whee! Oh, we're in the void. No, we're not. We're back. We're back. Hello. Hi. Can you hear the game? No, you can't. We're in the void. Let me turn the game volume down, I think. Ah, there we go. Okay. Okay, so we are going to be getting into Para Eyes today. Yeah. We're gonna be playing Para Eyes. It is a... I think I'm on the wrong side for this. Let me scooch myself over to this side. Because I think we're gonna be looking at stuff in this bottom corner. Are you gonna be playing Para Eyes today? It is one of those spot the difference paranormal spooky games. And yes, it is an indie game. If you know the game called I'm on Observation Duty, it is a little bit similar to that. Like Exit 8? Yeah. A little bit. A little bit like Exit 8. I apparently offended some people for not liking pizza despite me explaining since my throat is tight and sensitive, I always throw it up. Don't like taste and texture too. I think you're free to like and dislike whatever you want, buddy. Okay, let's see how to play. The goal. Flip through security cameras, report anomalies, and keep your sanity. Scanning and reporting. To report an anomaly, simply right-click where the anomaly is or was. Scanning will take a few seconds and report back if you correctly find an anomaly. You start each game with 100 sanity. While anomalies are active, you lose sanity. Let me see here. I believe, yeah. The difference between Pair Eyes and I'm on Observation Duty essentially is that you can just click on the anomalies instead of going to like report a specific type. You can just click on them. I don't really play games that much since I don't have a laptop or desktop. I don't really know much about indie games. Oh, don't worry. You can experience them here. It's fine. Like mobile games, yes, but laptop or desktop games, not really. That's how it used to be. Like 4 years ago, I didn't have a PC. I only had a laptop and nothing ran on the laptop. I have a Mac that I used for school for a really long time, and so nothing runs on a Mac. If you open the Steam page and you look at the games, everything only runs on PC. Everything's Windows only. There's only a handful of games that run on a Mac. So I was really limited by the games I'm allowed to play. So I played a lot of Minecraft back then. Also, if you think the game is like audio glitching, that's the game audio itself. It just sounds like that, by the way. But yeah, I used to be like a really big, what's it called? Like mobile game person. I played Genshin on mobile. And then I played Minecraft on my computer until I got a PC for streaming because I was like, oh, I want to do streaming. I'll become a streamer. That sounds great. And then, yeah, then I didn't have to worry about not being able to play games that I wanted to play. One reason my tight because my dining at tonsils doesn't cause problem breathing as I've grown, but they that might also be a not just a tonsil problem but a hormone problem. If you have like a history of thyroid issues, that could be it too, honestly. I would ask your doctor if that is a problem. But I am not a medical doctor, so just saying from not my own experience but what I've read, it could be that. I am tired, sup? Hey, the tired one, welcome in. It's been a while, actually. It's been a while in general that I've streamed. I think I streamed like last week Tuesday because I've been away. How are you? Genshin and Wuthering Waves on mobile's okay, but I deleted them because of how hot or how much storage they take. Yeah, honestly, me too. I play Genshin on my phone back when, before Inazuma came out. So like when the only thing on the map was Mondstadt and Leah. The only thing. And then they introduced Dragonspine and I played on my phone on Dragonspine. But once that once they introduced Inazuma, I think, or what came after Leah? Yeah, it was Inazuma. Once they introduced Inazuma, I had to delete it off my phone. It was getting too big. So then I got it on PC and it's fine. It's okay now. I don't play it that often as I used to. I have like almost 100% exploration on Dragonspine because of just how much, I don't know, I just enjoyed exploring Dragonspine, and I might be the only person who does. I tell people, I'm like, I really liked running around Dragonspine and suffering in the cold, and they're like, oh my god, why would you do that? I'm like, well, It was a really nice map to run around. I went in circles around that place. It was great. It took me like a week. On mobile too. I'm kind of fading away from getting sick often. Yeah, you might have like an immunity problem. Actually, check your thyroid. Like really, genuinely, like check your thyroid levels. Because that also affects your immunity. I'm still organizing my Yu-Gi-Oh collection. Ooh. I have an old Yu-Gi-Oh deck from when I was younger. Let me get actually into the game. Ooh, grandma. Redacted. Oh. What the heck? What is redacted? I've grown and taken medicine, which is effective. Check your thyroid still. Hello! I don't understand Spanish, so I'm sorry. I started 9 hours ago? Holy moly. Hello, how are you doing today? Hi, Captain Prince II. Captain Price II. I am doing well. How are you doing? First big break? Oof. Good luck. I have a single deck from when I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Like way back when Yu-Gi-Oh! Was popular and it was on TV. Like way back in the early 2000s. But I wasn't that into it. I just really like collecting the fairy type cards. So I have Rainbow Fairy Dragon, I think, as well as all the cards that are needed to summon it. So Rainbow Carbuncle, Emerald Tortoise, Topaz Tiger, Ruby Carbuncle, stuff like that. Also, I think I have Karibo. I have a Wing Karibo, a regular Karibo, I have Spore. I have like a lot of fairy type cards, as well as light cards. So I really like the fairy deck and the light deck. But that's essentially it for my collection. I just collected really cute cards. Because my brother was in Yu-Gi-Oh! And what he would do was that he would get cards, and then I'd be like, ooh, I like this card, yoink. I'd be like, I want this card. Mine now. So whatever cards that... Also, I mean, to be fair, the fairy deck and the light deck tend to be kind of weak. They're not the best cards. If you're playing for like tournament style, yeah, those would be good, but for me, I just like collecting cards that I like the art of. And then when we would play against each other, because we had nobody else to play with, when we would play against each other, he would beat my ass every single time because my deck low-key sucked. I got my cards in like these really fancy foils, and it was fun. I have seasonal asthma. Yeah. I may have to go. No worries. If you're sick, don't worry. I'm just gonna be playing the game. Also yapping, honestly. I could talk about what I've been up to in the past 10 plus days I've been away. Anomaly, spawn rate, cameras for difficulty easy. Okay. Let's start. This is Grandma's house. I'm actually gonna do this. Oh my god, I'm listening to my own voice. I'm gonna turn this off. I need to stop listening to my own voice. This is like horrible. There are... Holy moly, what is that? Okay, oh my god. How are you doing that? Huh? What? How are you doing that? Oh my god, how are you doing that? Your motto's gorgeous angelic voice too. Thank you. What is that? I don't know. I think it might be one of my... It's probably this one. I have this thing called emote wall for YouTube, so that if you use a YouTube emote, it'll show up on screen. But for some reason, somebody is somehow affecting it with some weird coconut thing, and I don't know how they're doing it. don't know what they're doing, but I'm gonna open this up on the side and I'm gonna look at it and then we can watch. Yeah, let me put this at the top of my screen and I'm gonna see if it shows up again because I can look at it. About 31 booster boxes minimum of multiple quantities ranging from 2 to 10 boxes each. 70 each custom finish, unfinished text and more. I'm cleaning up to trade for stuff in the shop. Ooh. Do you like collect the cards to sell them or what? Yippee! Oh, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Dude, that's insane. Take some rest. Yeah, that is wild. Also, how do I change? Oh, there it is. Okay. So we gotta look at each room and see if there's anything new or changed, which I'm actually pretty bad at spotting the difference. So, I have to get used to it. We might fail a couple times, but that's okay. It's supposed to be easy. Okay, so we're gonna take note of things. Photon Gopher. Yeah, the screen's a little interesting. Oh, that escalated quickly? Yeah, I actually can't tell what's happening on the screen. This is Grandma's house. Actually, I don't remember anything that's happening. Uh-oh. Yeah, that is a lot of stuff. Honestly, just take breaks. If you're gonna sort through all that card, that's a lot. I only have one deck, and that's because I got rid of a lot of my stuff. I also have like a deck of Pokemon cards, but my Pokemon card deck is a lot smaller than my Yu-Gi-Oh deck. I barely look at it. Guys, nothing's changing. Nothing's changing, I don't know. Also, this game is apparently supposed to have jump scares, so, oh no, there's an anomaly. Uh-oh, nothing's changed. Uh-oh. So how this game works is that if there's an anomaly, your sanity bar, which I am blocking by the way. Maybe I should change. Hold up. I gotta move myself back. Whee! Okay. I'm gonna be on this side. So you can see the sanity bar in the bottom. I thought it was gonna be on the other side, but no. It is on this side. It is on that side. Okay. Back to normal. Oh no. Apparently there's an anomaly because I'm at 80% sanity, but I can't find it, so. Nope. Did you guys see the? Yeah, there's a new Pokemon game. Very cool. I'm not on full screen too, so this is gonna be even harder. Honestly, I'm just gonna treat this as like a random point and click game. Pokemon now is literally uncollectible now since scalpers are the point where there's not really any reason to get into it unless you're really patient or have a lot of money. True, Pokemon scalpers are insane. I saw a video out there of a person, not even like, it was, I believe it was at, what? Oh, it was floating. I didn't know. Oh my god, we're at 50% stamina. Uh-oh. Oh boy. I saw a video of like a video at I think it was like some kind of grocery store or like Costco, and they had a big display case of the Pokemon cards. They were selling boxes of it, and I just saw like a picture of the grown ass man wrestling a box away from this kid. Holy moly. And I was like, dang, if you have to get physical to collect stuff, that's like crazy. Oh, this is new. Close that drawer. And I am losing sanity, guys. I'm at like 30%, so... there's probably another anomaly out here that I can't see. That I'm not paying attention to. Oh, nice. This is not gonna do well. I believe the scalpers will spread to TCGs if Pokemon bubbles burst. I don't think Pokemon will ever burst. The only reason why scalpers are getting into like the whole Pokemon thing now is because of the value of the cards. Because there's like it's a pretty big franchise, and a lot of people like to collect and sell those cards. So people will literally go through each card and be like, you should see the videos of people watching them, or like doing the whole. Oh, high demand, yeah. Wow, I missed the dining room knife and the kitchen drawer. Another one? There was two? It's a hobby, yes, but is it really that serious to the point you want to punch someone over literal cards? I know, I keep seeing crazy videos of people fighting over the boxes in stores. It's like, oh my god, how old are these people? Yeah, there's a high demand and also it's a pretty popular game, so I don't think that it would ever, like, not be popular, to be honest. You know? But I can see it happening. Like if another franchise were to become popular, it would maybe transfer over. But I have a friend who's really into the One Piece TCG, and apparently that's like a pretty popular game along like a little niche community, but it's not as popular as Pokemon. It's like super popular right now. Hey, let's try this again, and we're probably not gonna do well. How was the game audio, by the way? Is it like loud? Okay, let me look at all the drawers. They're all closed. I should probably be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna remember where everything is, and I'm like, oh, everything looks the same still to me. My observation skills are 0. Not good. I cannot see. But yeah, whatever is happening with that is kind of sad. Like, I think people saw the same thing with the Switch 2 when like pre-orders were out. People were kind of like really getting into that. But I think that's just the general with supply and demand. I think if you have any type of thing and something's like really, I guess, put that back, and things like really popular, it does tend to be, you know, more at, what's it called? Like risk or more demand. Supplier equals stock. Yeah. I personally believe if you buy Pokemon from locals and scalpers buying the whole supplier, and scalpers are buying the whole supplier, the owner should charge them 5 times the price. True. Yeah. I think that would also help with, the thing is, it's really hard to tell the difference between who's a scalper and who's not. So, that's kind of unfortunate. It's really hard to tell if someone's like well, if some, that's why they put limit orders on things. Like if you buy more than what, 2 or 3 is generally the limit, or I think 5. The thing is with that is that some people will go to multiple stores. Some people, oh, chair, put that back. Bots though, oh, you're talking about like online sales. If you're like in person, usually they'll put like a limit on you. Put that chair back. Wait, has that chair always been crooked? I don't know. Now we're in the stage of gaslighting yourself. Like, has that always been like this? Ah! My screen! Sorry. Apparently there's a couple jump scares in this game. I think I said that before. I hope I'm not like blowing the camera out. Not the camera. I hope I'm not blowing the mic out. If I scream too loud. The good thing where I live though, Pokemon is in high demand. It's still more of a hobby, expensive, yes, but no fights or arguments. That's good. You don't live in a city where it's like super big and super popular and very much in demand. I'm so glad it doesn't take down your sanity for just clicking on random things. It doesn't penalize you for just clicking on everything. Or some suburbs. Yeah, I think there's also an issue with like thrifting in general. Cause in some areas, oh my god, I have like a bone to pick with some, not even in Pokemon cards, it's just a general with thrift, not thrifters. What are they called? Scalpers in general. Like there's some people out there who will literally, I just watched that appear. Take that back. There are some people out there who will buy things and then resell them for like 10 times the price. And I guess that is a general definition of scalpers, but there's people out there who do that with thrift clothes. So they'll go to neighborhoods, like small neighborhoods, buy a bunch of like pieces, and then turn around, sell them on places like Depop for super expensive. Like they'll be like, "Oh, I got this shirt for $5. I'm gonna go turn around and sell it on Depop for like 50." And then they call it like, "Oh, vintage thrifted sweatshirt that has like the root symbol on it or something." I don't know. And what that does too is that they buy them all in the sizes that, hey, put that camera back. They buy them in like large quantities that it takes away from other people. So like it's not even just a fact of like, hey, you're reselling it for a super high price to make money. It's not even for yourself, but it's, hey, why is my sanity at 60? What am I missing? Uh-oh. Kitchen? Worst part is that some people still buy stuff from them. Yeah, that's a thing. They say always like if you want to combat scalpers to just not buy from them, even if you really want it. But the thing is that people will always like if they're desperate, they'll do it. Like same thing with concert tickets. People will scalp concert tickets, and that's like the worst because what ends up happening is that people can't afford them, so they don't buy them, and then you have concerts where like you have empty seats that people could have been to, you know? People could have gone because they were selling it, but then everybody bought up the concert tickets, and now there's like just empty seats. Window. Window. No. Okay, I'm missing an anomaly and I can't see. Hey, floating chair. Put that back. Curtains? Chicken light? Oh, yeah, kitchen light. Wow. You have such better vision than me. I can't tell. At least we got more than last time. That's new. I'm actually not really paying attention to the game. Not too hard though. Oh. Dining room knife. What? Ceiling fan. What, was the ceiling fan not moving? And it keeps saying that I missed the dining room knife. What is the dining room knife? What is missing about the dining room? Let's try that again. See, every single week when I pick these horror games, I decide to pick one from every single horror general genre, with the exception of some. Just the ones that are common. So there's like these type of spot the difference horror games. Okay, when it says dining knife, what is it talking about? Is it talking about these? I can't see that. It's so small. This is more of a talking stream than a gaming one. Yeah, that is this game. I pick because spot the difference type games in horror are pretty, I guess, common. Or not common, but like it's a new and upcoming genre, I feel. Okay, so all the fans are on. I feel like there's only so many anomalies that can happen. So when you notice them, they're kind of like you just play over and over again until you kind of get used to them and you're like, oh yeah, I see where this one happens and I know what this is. So we just kind of have to keep going back to it and just keep doing it until something changes. But yeah, this is basically a talking stream, just like just in the background, we're just looking at grandma's house and talking. That's it. Hi, Autocons. Hello, welcome. Hello, how's everyone's day or night going? It's going well. How are you? Hey, that turned off. I noticed that. I'm so observant. I am so observant. It's been a while, yeah. Good right now. Going is 1 a.m. So probably gonna chill for an hour. Nice. Yeah, we're just chilling. We're just yapping. We're talking about scalpers actually. Uh-oh. Hey, man, jump scare. And not even a jump scare. It's just some dude. Artwork. Uh-oh. Gonna lurk. I believe in the heart of the cards. Yeah, I believe in the heart of the cards. It's like a what it Yu-Gi-Oh reference. Darn it. Hey, hey, door, close. Get back in there. No spooky ghosts in my house. Darn it. I feel like I've stared at the kitchen enough times that I kind of recognize when things are off. But I'm not really... There's like so many things happening in the lot. Oh my god, it's so loud. Oh my god, it's so loud. Oh my god, it's so loud. Guys, can you hear me? Oh, the sound of the banger music. I can't hear myself. This is the part of my stream on YouTube. That is really loud. I'm so sorry. I have to turn this down. It's somebody redeemed something on Twitch. And unfortunately on YouTube, for some reason, there is no option to... What's it called? There's no option on YouTube. Hey, Dwar. There's no option on YouTube to separate audio like Twitch does. So we are kind of like that, you know? They just don't do that. Yeah, I don't know. That's one of the things that sucks about YouTube is that there's no audio separation. Wow, the game's so quiet. It's over. Yes, it is. You can come back now. Yeah, that's the Twitch alert. If somebody redeems like a channel point thing, that happens. Hey, that's on the floor. Wait, is it? Is that new? Has that always been there? It is. It's a picture. It's over. Yeah, music's over. What was I talking about again? I was talking about thrift stores, right? Yeah, I was talking about thrift stores. Hold on, something's missing. Uh-oh. My sanity, no, something's missing. I have a feeling that something is off, but I don't know what it is. Oh my god. Oh well. Scalpers and Pokemon cards? Yeah, I was talking about thrift stores and how people would just buy stuff. Like mostly the issue is when people buy things and then they leave all the good clothes. Like they take all the good stuff and then they leave everything else behind. The door in the kitchen looks sus. Oh, this. Thank you. Hi, Antonio. Welcome. Oh, my fans are on, right? Yeah. That's right. Ventilation. Hey! Get out of here. Grandma. Oh my god. She's just checking in on a house visit. Don't worry about it. Bro, scalpers are the worst. I can't even get little miniatures without it costing 40 bucks. Oof. That's why you buy directly from the vendor. If you're buying something from the, like if you're buying something online, which it sucks, like if you're trying to get something that's like rare or limited edition or something that was released in the past that you couldn't get now, your only hope is just eBay. Why are you watching this house in the first place? Because there is anomalies and it's like an SCP thing. Hey, you spin me right round, baby, right round like a record player. The space near the bookshelf looks a bit odd. This one? There's a couple bookshelves in this house. I live in Indonesia and even the cards are expensive. Yeah. This one? No. To be fair, this place is kind of dark, so I can't really see. I don't see anything. Apparently there is something though. Oh, door. Close the door. Thank you. I don't know. We're missing stuff. Damn, she knows I was thirsty for H2O. Yeah, it's not me. It's automatic. I don't think there's anything over there. Hey, put that back. Take that back. Doors in the kitchen look good. Everything in the kitchen looks fine, I think. Fans are on, fans are on. Fans are on. Lights on. This corner of the room is really hard to see because it's kind of dark. We in this game trying to find odd one out, like hidden objects? Yeah. So at the beginning, things will just appear and disappear throughout the game, and you're trying to figure out what's gone. And then you just click on the area where it's missing, and it'll put it back for you, and you'd be like, okay, so that was off. Which? Hey, put that back. Essentially, yes. But it's more of like a idle going around kind of finding stuff. It's not too difficult. I picked these games because every single we got one of every genre essentially this month. We've got an action exploration type game. Who moving stuff? Mazzy, can handle that? Ghosts. It's the ghosts. So we've got a spot the difference type game. Last week we played a RPG. One of those, what are they called? How do you describe? Not an RPG. It's a roguelike RPG, I guess. Where things are different. So that's what we played as Will Horror 2 weeks ago, I believe. And then today is a Spot the Difference type horror game, which is kind of like an up and coming genre. That's new. And then, haha, knife, put that back. And then I believe next week we're playing an action platformer type horror game in the form of Little Nightmares. And then on the last day, on Halloween, we will be playing a horror visual novel. So we have almost one of every single genre. Hey, get back there. Go away. Grandma. She's just lurking outside. She's like, hey, are you looking at my house? Are you watching it properly? Just making sure we do our job as a house sitter. Grandma, get back inside. I don't even know where she's supposed to be. Is it surprisingly chill for a horror game? Yeah. If you're cold, they're cold. Bring them inside. Then I might struggle. My short-term memory is kind of a mess for a while. I don't even remember if I closed the door I just locked. It's fine. I can't even tell if things are off or not. At least for the most part. Like, if they're pretty obvious, then I probably would recognize it, but right now, I don't know. I almost crushed my controller. It's not that scary. Oh, chair moved. Grandma, you no offense, you need rest. Get back inside the house. She's okay. She's fine. Actually a pretty chill, like, spot the difference horror game. Yay! Yippee! They need that, like, sound alert that plays at the end of 5 Minutes at Freddy's where it goes, yippee! Hurrah! Yay! Missed anomalies. We missed none of them! Woohoo! We ghosted Salt people. Yay! So how this works is that there's different maps, and then every single map has different things that appear and disappear. So I guess you do it on easy and then you unlock more difficulties the more you do it. So anomaly spawn rate 2 times, 1 time. Yeah. Each one has different types of, like, stuff that appears and happens. I'm wondering if I should just do, like, each one, like, once, maybe? Do you want to stay at Grandma's or do you want to go somewhere else? We can go to the school. This might take a while, because, like, every single time you have to do it, you do it over and over and over again until you recognize the ones that are different. Like with Grandma's house, you kind of, like, look at it and you're like, okay, this one's different. I recognize this anomaly. Versus, like, you have to get used to the next maps every single time you redo it. Grandma solos? Yeah. It's not that difficult, but it requires, like, you have to keep doing it over and over and over again. And spin. Actually, there's only, like, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 houses. Oh, cool. You can see your own stats. Look. Games won, games lost, lifetime reported, lifetime missed, anomaly active most, reported most, missed the most. Asylum sounds good, feels like home. Sure. I'm gonna do the asylum. I think we can just do everything on easy mode. If I think I do normal or hard, I'm not gonna get anything done. I'm gonna look at it and be like, oh, I'm gonna miss stuff. Also, I believe the asylum has a couple of jump scares. Nothing too crazy, just a dude. There's no place like home. Yep. One of those old... Oh, this place is gonna be hard. There's so much stuff all over the place. It's like misplaced. It's really hard to tell. Like, stuff like this, where there's like stuff all over the place, is really hard to tell if there is an anomaly or not. And it'd be like, has this book always been crooked? Has this always been here? You know? Has this always been here? We're gonna have to go through this like over and over and over again. Because I am not gonna be able to tell. Alright, everybody, get your eyeballs. Get your eyeballs open. Oh no. It's like, has this door always been open? Has this door always been open? Oh no. I keep forgetting what I was saying. Uh oh. Going back to my previous topic, like thrifting in particular. Oh yeah, my desk. Or it wasn't here, it was something on the floor. Somewhere. One of these things. That's the reason why you go to their stores and you're like, oh, everything all in here is XXXL size. Everything is XXXL size. Hey, that's floating, isn't it? Put that down. Ah yes, this place looks totally normal. Let's explore, said some random guy in a horror movie. Yeah. There's some people out there who like urban exploration, and this is the type of places that they like going to. Some people like exploring, oops. Some people like exploring old, desolate areas. Yeah, I think Grandma's house was easier. When's the next balloon taste review? I don't know. Actually, still, I have 2 more that I don't know what to do with. The pills are gone? Oh yeah, they are. Oh, not that one, but... These? Oh, the bottle. You're so good at this. Then again, I guess this is easier when you have, like, more than 2 people looking at something at the same time, and you're like, hey, has that always been like that? You know? And then we can all collectively gaslight each other. Being like, was this always there? Was it always there? I don't know. I'm definitely missing something because my sanity's going down. But that's okay. We just keep doing it over and over again and eventually we'll find something. But yes, if you've ever been to a thrift store and you're like, hey, why is everything in this size all like either super large, like XXXXL size, and that's the only thing they have, and like really ugly, like oversized t-shirts with stains on them. The reason for that is because people take all the good stuff and they sell them all online. So ever since TikTok made thrifting popular, it's been genuinely really hard to find thrift clothes if you live in an area where it's like a city. Hey, put my camera back. Whee! Thank you. Uh-oh, okay, yep. My sanity's going down and I've missed probably like 2 things. They're probably really minor too. We are cooked. We are so cooked. It's fine. Medical ward, the cross. Oh, the cross on the wall. Uh-oh. And then the entrance exit sign. Huh. Okay, let's do that again. The exit sign. Oh. That was missing. That was missing. That's gone. Oh, this thing. Okay. This exit sign. And then we were missing this cross on the wall. Okay. Little things like that, you know? You're like, oh. It's gone. Or it's floating. Or things are happening, right? But now that you know, you can look out for them. So, with these type of spot the difference games, you just kind of have to keep doing it over and over and over again until you recognize what things more disappear. Small things need more attention. Yeah, but you can't really focus too hard on every little detail, because then you'll miss things. It's okay. I don't know if I would ever... Hey, put that back. Bonesaw? What? I don't know if I would ever play a game like Five Nights at Freddy's, to be honest. I was just looking at the pill bottle all the time. Yeah. Honestly, if everybody pays attention to one thing together, we can collectively figure out what's wrong. I'm kidding. Honestly, just click on everything like I'm doing. Yeah. What was the time about? Oh yeah, what I did this week. I went to a convention and it was really nice. Day one. For some reason the con started pretty late, which is unusual for a con. I'm used to con starting at 10 a.m. But it was pretty okay. Like, going around. Went to the grocery store, bought a bunch of stuff. I have a story to tell, actually. I went with a friend who's also an artist. So I was there as like a helper. And what happened was that we had a Costco membership. We went to Costco. We bought like a bunch of stuff throughout the con, so we didn't have to buy con food. Because, you know, when you go to cons and you go to places, it's all like super overpriced. It's like going to the airport and buying food. So we decided to buy our own stuff beforehand and go there. And we bought like a big platter of these like sandwiches, right? And also like other stuff too, like water and Costco hot dog. Did you get it? I did. I also got a sundae. I got a strawberry sundae with chocolates and vanilla swirl. It was really good. That was what, the first day? Yeah. So I went to Costco, we got food. Big mistake, by the way. If you're ever transporting food and it's like in those like little clamp containers with the plastic top. Oh, I'm missing something, aren't I? My sanity, 70%. Something's gone. Something's gone and it's not the entrance sign. And it's not the cross on the wall. Uh-oh. The cabinet in the hall? No, this has always been open. Well, I guess we'll never know. Should have just got saran wrap to keep the sandwiches closed. It did not, unfortunately. It was like... The painting? Oh, really? Aura? How are you supposed to notice that? It's just slightly glowing. But no, it was open and, is that new? Yes. That skeleton was new. Uh-oh. 20%. Uh-oh, 20%. Yeah, we're done. It's fine. We gotta do it again next time. But no, the place had, they just put them in those like little clamshell boxes, and then we, by the way, don't put it in, it says last anomaly reported garbage bag. I did not report a garbage bag. What is it talking about? We put it in the trunk. The door's open. Wait, the door's always been open, huh? Plan feels accessible, you'll get the hot dog and sundae? Yeah. Wait, the clock and the side table. Oh, oops. Now I wonder how people do with no lights mode on the hardest. They probably played this game multiple times and they've recognized every single anomaly. There's every single map has maybe like 50 or so they kind of memorize them. Yeah, it's been fun. See you next stream. See you. Thank you for stopping by. I know it's pretty late. It's like 4 a.m. for me. God. I would have started earlier if I'd not fallen asleep. Yes. Good night. I cannot tuck people in on YouTube, unfortunately. But I will mentally tuck you in. Because I do not have that command on... I don't have that command on YouTube, unfortunately, right now. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Yeah. If you're gonna be holding food, don't put it in the back seat. Learn from my mistake. We went with friends and for some reason we decided to put the sandwiches... Okay, which clock was missing? This one or this one? We decided to put the sandwiches in the trunk of the car on top of the luggage, and by the time we got to the place, stuff had shifted in the back. And then we decided to open the trunk, and you know what happened? They fell out onto the floor, and so, hey, my bed's compressed. So, essentially what happened was there was a car, so we backed into the parking space. We like, you know how when there's like two spaces in front and you park into one and you drive forward into the other, into the space in front? So what happened was that's what we did. And then behind, a car was pulling in, so the back of the car was facing the space behind us. So when we got out of the store and everything had moved in the back, we were gonna put stuff in the trunk, but there was a car parking into the space as we got there to put stuff in the trunk. So what one of our friends did was that they, for some reason, I don't know why, but they decided to open the trunk at an angle from the back. And by the time they opened it, they were not standing directly behind the trunk to like catch anything as it fell. So they opened it, and the sandwich that was on top that had shifted was like against the back of the trunk, I guess. So when he opened it, it fell out onto the ground, and then the car that was pulling into the space behind us watched it all happen, and it was so funny. It was so funny. It was not funny, but it was kind of sad when you think back on it, but it was kind of funny when you maybe to the car. because they were pulling in and they were like, hey, that's awkward. So, holy moly, doctor. Okay. Never rest in peace sandwiches never made in our stomach. I know. That was so sad. That's such a waste of food. We were really sad. We were really disappointed. We were like, our sandwiches. Because it was expensive too. Those sandwiches cost like $50. And I did mention it. I was like, hey, you know, we can go back. It's Costco. They have a really good return policy. If you go back and you're like, hey, we could probably just go back and get a refund, honestly. Like, Costco's got a really open policy about returns. So if you just took it back, you close the box, put all the sandwiches back, and they're all messed up, and you go back to them and you're like, hey, the seal wasn't closed and they got messed up. They would literally let you return it, but I mentioned it and they were like, oh no, it's okay. And I was like, all right then, it's your card, your membership. And then we still had to pay for it, so that was unfortunate. It was a waste of food. I feel like I'm missing something. Yeah, I'm definitely missing something. I just watched my sanity go down. The sign? No, it's not the sign. 50 USD, I can buy a whole month worth of groceries for that? Exactly. It was a waste of food, I know. Oh no, we're missing something. Put my stuff back. Oh yeah, my mom returned an Eton cake and returned it because its fruit has expired when she got it. Okay, but that's like a justifiable return. I'm talking about people who buy things. Chair. I can't even see that on the back. It's so dark. I'm talking about like people who return things and they've eaten like 90% of the bag. Like, holy moly, put my camera back. I'm talking about people who like eat 90% of the thing and then they return it and they're like, oh, I didn't like it. Or like, legitimately, people do that. They'll eat it or they'll like take stuff out and they'll return it and be like, oh, well, I didn't like it. It was bad. And they'll let you. I used to eat the cupcake wrappers with the cupcake when I was small all the time. It was tasty. What? I think that's just a you thing. Because, like, nobody. I never did that. Maybe accidentally if there was like a little bit stuck. Hey, stop shrinking my chair. Like, you know when you make something and then it accidentally sticks? Sometimes if it got stuck, I would just eat it. Especially like candy wrappers. Like if like little bits of plastic or like little bits of paper was stuck to something, I would just peel off as most as I could and just eat the rest because like it's not gonna kill you. True thoughts, people suck, just wasting time for themselves and the worker. I don't know. It's not even just like wasting time or anything because Costco policy is that they'll just let you return anything. It doesn't matter if you like actually did something or not. I just watched something disappear. What the heck? Book, it bothers me. What book? What book? There's so much happening. There's so much on the screen. This one? No. No, not that one. Yeah, I clicked on that book. Hey, put that back. Okay, we are missing one. There's an anomaly here, and I don't know which one it is. Oh well. We'll find out eventually. It's not the cross on the wall, it's not this clock. Hmm. This chair? No. I feel like things that are this obvious that are right in front of the camera, they wouldn't do anything to. Unless it was like floating. Yeah, I'm definitely missing something here. My game ain't loading a match for me? Oof. It's okay. You can do other things. Like play another game. Have 2 games open at the same time. And then... Hey, put that back. I don't know. Yeah, play 2 games at the same time. Just play Republic Commandos. Ooh. I've never really been into like... I don't know. What's it called? FPS games? When it comes to games, I'm like the type of person who will sit down to play one game like once. I'll bring back one thing once. And then I just will never go back to it again. Or maybe I would if I'm playing with a friend, but I usually don't. Oh, we died. It's okay. Oh, really? The aura again and the painting? And then the garbage bag. Oh my god. That's fine. That's fine. I feel like this one? This map is harder than Grandma's house. It takes like about 3 tries. Like 3 tries for each thing. We know most of the stuff that disappears now, right? Like this chair in the back, this painting in particular, the this garbage bag. What was in this room? Like the skull that appears here, the bone saw that appears on the desk, the telephone disappears, the sign apparently. Over here, the clock, the cross, this clock maybe. Who knows? Random floating things. Grandma went easy on us. She didn't even use 1% of her power. Yeah. Probably. Or, you know, the game can kind of tell how many playthroughs you've successfully completed, probably. And it's like, oh, well, it's on easy mode too, so. Hey, put that back. See, things like that that are pretty obvious, they're easy, but like other things that are really subtle, like if this telephone moved like a little bit closer to the ashtray, I would not notice that. Which I think the game kind of knows, so it doesn't do it. Because like if something's a little too subtle, it's like way too hard. So if it's like easy mode, it'll just be like, oh, here are the obvious things that appear. You know? No, dang it. I've got like really old rock songs in my head now. I'm like looking at this and I'm thinking about like, check, yes, truly. Stuck in my head. Might as well just click on stuff. Yeah, we lost all the sandwiches and it was very sad. But then afterwards, they also got like a little thing of wraps and I bought muffins, so it wasn't like we were completely out of stuff. Hey, dude. Okay, bye, dude. Hey! I knew it. I knew he was gonna come back. I like how you can see when it gets surprised. Oh, my camera. Put it back. Monkey, yeah. Well, he can see my eyes do this. When I get surprised, it's funny. I barely noticed him. He's kind of dark. Like, he's hiding in the shadows. I couldn't see that. Like, parts in this game where it's really dark. I don't know. I can't tell. Maybe I should play in the dark. Maybe that would be easier. Because then I can see. That's my number one pet peeve about games. When they're too dark and I can't see a thing. And I get that's the aspect of horror. To have, like, to be in the dark. Like, because, you know, how horror works is that it relies on your own imagination to be scary. If you have things that are all shrouded in darkness and you're like, oh, ooh. Yeah, put my chair back. And you're all like, oh, ooh, darkness. What could be in the dark? All you hear is really mysterious rustling sound. It relies on your brain to kind of fill in the gaps and to be all like, it's gonna take your things and make you imagine what's gonna be creepy, what's gonna be hiding in the dark, in the shadows, right? So I think that's the thing about like horror is that it relies on your like a little bit of suggestions to be all like, hey, this really freaky thing is happening, but it's all dark and you can't see what's happening. So, haha, gotcha. You don't know what's happening, but it's something spooky. And yeah. So I get why horror games like to rely on the darkness, but as sometimes I'm like, my god, my eyes are so bad. Or my screen's so bright and I can't see. It's like, I think something's missing, but I can't. Oh no, something definitely is gone. Uh-oh. We're at 90% sanity. Something's gone. Something's missing. Something's missing and I don't know what it is. Oh, my phone. Okay, put that back. Was it the phone? Well, the thing is, I can't tell if the... what's it called? If anomalies appear one at a time or if there's multiple at the same time. No, there's probably another one at the same time. Oh, aura. Stop that. Can I put my Twitter account to good use and give a free follow? Thank you. I try to use my Twitter account, but sometimes I forget that it exists. I'm gonna be like 100% honest with you. Sometimes I'll like type stuff and I'll be like, you know what? I should be putting my Twitter account to use, and then I'll tweet something, but then sometimes I forget. If they flip this cross upside down, I would not notice. I'd be like, oh, that looks... That's always been there. Yeah, that's fine. It's so much easier to detect if something's new or if something's missing than it is if something's like slightly tilted. Hey, get out of there. Oh, what else? I like how this, it's like what's it called? Angel sound button? What? What does that mean? Wrong Chadoof. Grue. 110 spawn rate should be 1 at a time. 2 will be 2. Oh, I see. Okay. That makes it easier. Hey, my carpet's gone. See, when it does that and it disappears right before your very eyes, you're like, hey, I saw that. You're not being slick. I saw what you did. Put that back. And now I don't know what's gone or what's here. Doctor stuff, stealing stuff, money ain't free. Well, I don't know if this place is even in use anymore. It looks a little... What's it? Oh no, a little abandoned to me. They're not using it. It's fine. Hey, get out of there. Okay. Nice to meet you. This is my first time here. I am Japanese. I am a JP VTuber too. And I cannot read that. I'm so sorry. Subscribe to your channel. Also like button. Thank you. Arigato. Hajimemashite. Ichika. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. My Japanese is not very good. I'm so sorry. That's all I know. I'm kidding. Maybe a little bit. I will use a translation device, but I want to become friends with and VTubers. Oh, I see. Thank you. I should have a program that translates stuff. I know some people do that. Hey, put that back. Stop it. That's my bed. Your appearance and voice are very wonderful, and your outfit is cute too. Thank you. Thank you. Hi. Wow. Wait, was that on YouTube or Twitch? Oh no, it was on Twitch. Cool. Thank you. Arigato. Kawaii ne. Thank you. I think it's really nice of you to check out and VTubers. I think it's easy. Sorry to surprise you with such a sudden visit. No worries. It's nice seeing people stop by. It's really nice. It's always nice when it's always nice when new people stop by, honestly, because it's like, oh, discoverability is happening. I'm kidding. I have like a couple people who like to stop by from different countries, and they're like, oh, I'm practicing my English skills, and you are so much better than me, because nowhere in my right mind would I be like, oh, I'm gonna go out of my way to go listen to people in a different language that I don't understand. I should do that though, maybe. If I wanted to learn, I guess I could. I don't really have the time for it now though. I'm so sad. I wish I did. Okay, something's missing. It's not the garbage bag. Oh no, guys. My painting. My painting. Oh no, something else is missing too. Oh no, guys. Help me. I'm kidding. Oh no. Uh-oh. Hey. Oh, Aura. I found it. Woohoo! I have big respect for people who do that, who like check out other streamers. For people who check out new streamers, honestly, I have not done that in such a long time. I should be networking, but hey, what the heck? That's huge. I haven't done that in a really long time. Pray you do not grasp the very foundations of the English tongue. You must exert yourself with greater diligence. Yes. Not even like improving English skills in general, but like learning another language. Although I would say English enough is hard as is. English is hard. Learning another language is hard. A lot of things are difficult. Life is hard. Life is hard. I think I'm missing stuff. Hey, put that back. Stop that. English is my third language. My level is C1. Ooh. See? I only know, like, I can't even say I'm good at other languages too. Like, English is my main language. English is my first language. I know like 3 other languages, but I can't say I'm good at any of them. Like, I learned French. I tried to learn Spanish. I tried to learn Mandarin. I tried to learn Gaelic. I tried to learn ASL. And I've got like very basic language skills for all of them. I tried to learn Japanese too. I can read a little bit, not very much. I tried. Or I try, at least. Nothing has happened. Oh, skull. I was like, nothing has happened in a while. What's going on? Uh-oh, never mind. It's there. I think with VTubers in general, the audience, or at least like the community, is way bigger in Japan than compared to like here. I mean, it has relatively blown up, but I feel like there's more VTubers in Japan compared to the rest. Yippee! Yippee! Oh my god, we finally passed the asylum. Woohoo! We got salt. I don't know what that is. It looks like ghost salt. It's like this thing. I don't know what that is. Yippee! Okay, grandma's asylum. I don't want to do the... I don't want to do the island. It looks really hard. Let's see here about school maybe? Who knows? Is my music playing? No, it isn't, thank God. I thought my BGM was playing. I was like, uh-oh. No, we're good. Let's see here. What are we gonna do? How many cameras? 4. It's easy, so 4. Oh no. Yeah, they all have 4. If it's on normal, it's 5. Let's do the school. I think every single time I try a new map, it takes me at least like 3 playthroughs. I came back since I didn't know what to do. Did y'all beat it? Yeah, we did. So hell mode will have 6 cameras. With 4 at once? No. What the heck is lights out? I think lights out, maybe they give you a flashlight. And your flashlight is the cursor and you're like this. You have to like look around. Welcome back, I was doing nothing. I don't know, did you get any progress in sorting? I wish I was bilingual. All I know is how to say phrases in certain languages, that's it. And like a general understanding of certain things, that's it. I put my headphones around my neck. I took them off. Hold up. You play Team Fortress 2? Me, or are you asking somebody else? Every time I'm saying me, I have not, but I have seen gameplay of it. Let's just do the school. Ooh, the locker room. Hmm. Was just nothing. I had nothing to do. Tried to sleep, then couldn't, then came back. Oh no. Well. No, you'll figure it out. A stool, papers, this book, this plant, this clock, this thing. The shelves, ladder. This. This vent. This clock. Stuff from over here. There's really nothing much in this hallway. This flag, this poster. This book. This chair. Which I think has always been like that. Doesn't this give you nostalgia of like school? My school was not this nice, I'm gonna be honest. My school was not this nice. My library was not this big. Our locker rooms were in the basement. And we didn't even have a... What's it? Like not locker room, but like hallway locker thing. Yeah. %. Oh. My school had broken toilets? Ooh. Oof. Not my elementary school, but my other school. My other elementary school that I went to. People were animals. There was like... For some reason, some kid kept taking whole toilet paper rolls and shoving them in the toilet. Like whole toilet paper rolls, and they had to like literally make an announcement in front of the entire class and be like, stop shoving entire paper toilet rolls, the whole thing, down the toilet. They really wedged it in there too. It wasn't like haha, I'm gonna take it off and I'm gonna throw it in the toilet. No, they like shoved it in the hole. It's like, what the heck? How crazy are you to take a whole toilet paper roll and shove it in the toilet? Hear kids blow up firecrackers in the toilet? Why? Why would you do that? Yeah, we're not making it out of this one. We're not making it out of this one. I bet you one of the anomalies is they're gonna write something on the board. And I can't tell what's wrong. Oh no. Oh no. My sanity's going. Oh, hey, it's a ghost girl. Cute. She's really clutching that desk like she's studying. What else? I'm scared about the island one now. From what I've seen about the island from like screenshots, there is a dude. Hey, her name is Emily. Sorry, am I in the way? If I lean this way, can you see the text at the bottom? Maybe. No, you can't. Mirror? I didn't see that one, sorry. When I clicked on the entity, her name was Emily. The girl that was like holding the desk. Library book. There are like 200 of them. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was a book on the table that was missing. I don't know. We're gonna have to do this like 2 times. We just keep playing it 2 times over and over and over again, and eventually we will get it. Eventually we will figure out what's wrong. But yes, the island, there is some dude with blood on his face called a cannibal. So the asylum, there's a doctor. The prison, there's like a prisoner / insane person. Grandma has grandma. And the island has this like cannibal guy. We missed the trash can from the starting area. Apparently, like, did the entire trash can disappear? Did it disappear or something? I don't know. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't, who knows? Let's try again. Did this entire thing disappear? Or was it just like the stuff in it gone? And it says book. I'm assuming it means this book. And then what else was missing? I don't know. To make it fun, cannibalism is not illegal. In some places actually. I was looking at this Twitter online post about cannibalism, and it was really interesting because they were talking about how there is no, what's it called? There's no specification on like the types of cannibalism. Like most cannibalism that you see represented in media are like, essentially the conversation was like this. A lot of the cannibalism, oh, this one. I'm not gonna notice that. Most of the cannibalism that you see in media is all like, I love you so much that I'm going to eat you, and then I want you to be a part of me, because then you will like, you know, I eat you so that you're gonna be a part of my body. Essentially is the idea of cannibalism. But there was this Twitter post that was like, hey, I made this tweet a while ago that was talking about how, well, you ate them and then you digested them, and so now they are no longer in you. Like, they're gone. Like, they became like poop, essentially. You digested them and they're no longer there. Hey, put that back. So it's like, okay, you ate them and then now you digested them and they're no longer there anymore. So like you eat something, you ate somebody to be a part of them, but like they're gone now. So how can they really be with you forever if they're like eaten, you know? And then people in the comments were like, you know what? That is true. What is like the cannibalism point of it? It's like you are a part of me forever. You know, it'd be great to, and then some people was suggesting like, hey, do it out of hate, not like on a temporary basis where it's like, hey, I just ate you and then you're gonna be part of me forever. What if you do it in a way where it's like, I really don't like you, so the best way to get rid of it is to just eat you. Like, I hate you so much, I'm gonna eat you. Emily, get down from the ceiling. Get out of there. I just checked, it's not illegal in India. You know what that means, right? I mean, in some places, cannibalism is considered, what's it, ritualistic? In some countries, it's not actually seen as taboo to eat another person. Disregarding the prions and, like, general neuro issues and whatever happening with people. In some countries, cannibalism is considered like ritualistic. Like, I know back in history, people used to eat their family members when they passed away, at least like a part of them, as like a way of like symbolizing their death, I guess, and being all like, hey, like ritualistic cannibalism is a hey, aw, monkey, cute. Emily's monkey, aw. I found it for you. So essentially, it's like a ritual kind of thing. It's not like negative. Cannibalism is a weird thing in the world. It's either taboo, ritualistic, or just desperation for survival. Yeah, I feel like that's the only really ways that you would see it happening. I don't know what else. But I saw one conversation that was talking about like, what if you like instead of cannibalism, instead of eating people, what if you did it in like a way that was like, what if you permanently blood transfused yourself to another person? Like, what if you kept somebody alive but treated them like a blood bag? In like a creepy way too. Like not in a way of like, oh, I hate you, so I'm gonna eat you, or like I'm gonna eat you because I love you, but like I want to be a part of you forever, so I'm going to surgically attach you to my own body. Right? Like I am going to permanently infuse your blood, your body with mine, instead of just I'm going to eat you. You know? That is a morbidly fascinating concept. I like that. Yeah. Like, think about. Hey, stop that. Think about like the human centipede, but like not like that. Not like ass to mouth, but in a way of, I guess, I don't know, how else would you like fuse somebody to you that wouldn't kill them, but like permanently like attach them to you in a way that's not like, oh, sexy handcuff time, but like, you know, like the getting along shirt. Oh, you know, it'd be so cool. I guess in a way, yeah, it's like that. If you did surgically conjoined twin style human like mix. Put my book back. That'd be cool. Actually, that'd be a really cool concept. I like the idea of that. Can you imagine getting okay, so in the animal kingdom, there is this thing called the anglerfish. Male anglerfishes, when they mate with females, they will attach themselves to the female body and then they will permanently fuse with her. They just become an appendage of the female and then they will essentially dissolve into the body of the female entirely. Just they fuse together, they become one, and then the male's body just kind of disintegrates entirely as if he wasn't even alive. Like a tumor essentially, and he just disappears. And it's such a cool concept. Well, I wouldn't say cool, but like it's an interesting concept. Okay, something's missing and I don't know what it is. I always thought if liver regenerates, can we turn someone into farm for food? But we might die from toxicity or from vitamin A. Maybe. The door. The shoe rack? What shoe rack? The door. Oh, this? I don't think so, no. The globe. Oh, the globe. True. Oh my god. Thank you. I didn't see that one. I don't notice those. Like the tiny little one. The tiny little changes. I'm like, huh. It's always been there. Yeah. It's missing. The females are much larger than the males. Yeah, true. I think it's interesting how in the animal kingdom, a lot of times, like, hey, Emily, get out of there. Usually males aren't really have much of a purpose other than like to be a source of, you know, like the other half of reproductive material. But yeah, it's like that kind of concept of like assimilating with something to just simply be like a consciousness that fades into the background of another creature is interesting to me. And like, you know, be like a really cool horror concept. Can you imagine like living your entire life, I guess, kind of behaving like yourself, and then maybe one day you wake up and your body doesn't listen to you anymore and you can't really look around, you can't move very well, and you're like, hey, I can move maybe the right side of my body but I can't move the left. Hey, my towels are gone, put that back. And then you look over and you see that you are surgically conjoined to another person, right? And then you can't do anything about it, you're just stuck there. You know how scary that would be? To just wake up and find yourself like, honestly, body horror is really interesting. Like, I think in general, just the idea of like, you're no longer in control of yourself anymore, I think that's kind of interesting. That'd be a really cool like horror concept to explore actually in general. Two better than one? Someone, yeah. Ah! Stop that. This is gonna be like the quietest jump scares ever. You know what? We actually might make it out of this one. There's only 15 anomalies, and we're almost at 5 p.m. Yippee! If, if, if we manage them. I can just imagine the chaos if this concept becomes reality. Like, I could already tell the amount of incidents that would happen with crazy people try to fuse with you to make theirs chaos. Yeah. Like, can you imagine? Hey, put that back. Locker. Can you imagine like a stalker, like a yandere, who really, really likes you to the point where they're like, I want to be with you forever and you can't ever get rid of me. So what we're going to do is that I'm going to surgically attach you to me permanently. You're just going to be a part of me forever. Instead of cannibalism, cannibalism is overrated. You know what we can do? We can just permanently merge forever. Like some weird, twisted, like, thing. I'm trying to see if there's ever been like a concept explored in anime or media before, and I don't really think I have. When you said the human centipede, it reminds me of a prison scene from MA. Oh, from a show. Emily, get out of there. She's getting her stuff from her locker. She's getting rid of her PE class. When you said the human centipede reminds me of a prison scene from a show movie where the warden made 100 people from one long one to save food by feeding the first one. That is the, I believe, the second human centipede movie. I think. Or the third. No, it was the second. Yeah. Yeah, it was a second. That's a second. But it wasn't to save food or anything. The dude had just had a fetish. I'm gonna be so for real with you, that dude had a fetish. It was like, is it the third or is it the fourth? Or the third? No, it was a third. My towel's on the floor. It was a third. Yeah, the third movie. But okay, one last one. One more. Every single time someone says human centipede, my mind goes to the illustration of Leto Adorates. Even though that's a human worm, not a centipede, and I don't know why my mind always goes for that picture. My mind goes to the image of I have no mouth but I must scream. That like sad worm looking thing. Or like the bookworm. I don't know, there's two things out there. There's one that looks like a bookworm and he's literally like, I am the bookworm. I love knowledge. And there's like a whole song and everything. But there's also the image of like, I have no mouth but I must scream. And he's like a little sad looking worm. It's from the game. That's what I think of like when I think of like worms. Oh no, guys. Oh no. We are on the last anomaly and genuinely, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guys, we're missing one. There was only 14! Woohoo! Or was it because we ran out of time? Oh, locker room garbage can. What? What about the garbage can was missing or like a thing? Huh? Oh, sanity pills. Cool. The Shadows Anomaly Pack. Arachnophobia Anomaly Pack. Sugar Treat Anomaly Pack. Happy Halloween. Find the sanity candies. Pair of eyes. Nothing more than pairs of eyes. They will do their best to blend in, but they don't do a very good job. Add spider-related anomalies. Oh, the second locker, the small trash can. I did not see that one. The shadows. Add shadow anomalies. During some maintenance to the camera system, new anomalies were detected. Keep an eye on the shadows. Oh, cool. So in case you get bored of the game, they add stuff. Used to restore 10 sanity pills. Cool. Very cool. Anyways, it is like 5 a.m. and it's very late for me. So, we cannot play for too long, unfortunately. Also, I don't really want to do the island. Also, the prison looks pretty hard. The island and the prison are pretty hard. But I think it's good. We can do, let's see here. That was fun. Just like a little short, honestly, mostly chatting stream. let me close the game and I'll switch back to just chatting. Yeah, I can't play for too long because I want to have a normal sleep schedule. Yeah, I just woke up. I had that on screen for like an hour ago. Did you know, by the way, the text I use for these, guess what text this is from? Guess where it's from? Guess where it's from? Oh my god, my stomach. Did you hear that? My stomach is grumbling now. MS Paint? No! It's Cookie Run Kingdom. This is the free Cookie Run Kingdom font that you can download if you go to their website. I just picked it because it's bold and it's very easy to read, even if the font is tiny. So that is the official Cookie Run Kingdom font. Very yeah, the Cookie Run Kingdom, the game, the mobile game, that's their font. Didn't know that? Yeah. Since when can cookies run? I actually don't know what the game's about. I've never played the game, but the font is free, I think. Let me look it up. Okay, you gotta like look it up. I don't know if it's available on the English thing or the Korean website, but you can go to the official Cookie Run Kingdom website and download the zip files. Yeah, there's actually a lot of free fonts out there. It's very cool. A lot of good fonts out there. But I don't like English fonts because English fonts are always so boring. I like to download them from other languages. Oh boy, it looks like Lord's Mobile? Really? My little brother plays it. It's mainly about cookies trying to kill other cookies or something like that. Ooh, interesting. All I know is that like it's a mobile gacha game. And some people are like simping for the cookies or something like that. Like, was it? Pure vanilla cookie or that one cookie that looks like a detective? He looks like a DILF. I don't know how, but they made a cookie look like a DILF and it's so weird. Or impressive, actually. It's like, wow, how do you make like a thing that looks like another thing? How do they make that look like cool? Wait, let me take a picture. Okay, I just typed in detective cookie and that is not it. Where is it? Almond cookie, yeah. Look up almond cookie. I don't know how, but they made that cookie look like a DILF. Okay, maybe it's the white hair, okay? It's the white hair, the streaks, and the hairstyle. Look it up. It's very, I don't know. When they released this guy, there was so much fan art. I usually sleep at 6 AM and wake up at 9 AM. I don't know how you survive off of that little sleep. I could never. I have to like, I have to have my 12 plus hours of sleep on the weekends. No simp for anything nowadays. Yeah. Okay. Here's my pet peeve too. Like when people say, "Oh, this is just a Tumblr sexy man," that's not what the definition of a Tumblr sexy man is. Tumblr sexy man is supposed to be somebody who is not conventionally attractive. When you look at somebody and they are like mildly attractive looking, that is not a Tumblr sexy man. That is just a regular sexy man. A Tumblr sexy man is somebody who is like not attractive, who is not conventionally attractive, or who is described to be not conventionally attractive, but people like them anyway because they're quirky. Like The Onceler. Yeah, that's just a dude. The Onceler, that guy, they're like, oh, Tumblr sexy man. That's just a dude in a green suit, but yeah. He's supposed to be a Tumblr sexy man, or like Reagan. I think the definition of like Tumblr sexy man is just they're not like they are conventionally attractive, but at the same time, they're just boy failures. They're just boy failures. Like if you're talking about Tumblr sexy man, if you want like somebody who's sexy and who's not conventionally attractive, just simp for the Lorax. Simp for the Lorax. Cause like if you're gonna be calling, I don't know, what's a new Tumblr sexy man nowadays? I don't know. We're talking about Sans Undertale. If people are saying like, oh, Sans is so attractive, so hot, like yes, that is a Tumblr sexy man, because who is going to be attracted to a skeleton? Who out there is like, I'm gonna, wow, I love this, I love the sexy whatever. You know those hear me out cakes? You know people hear me out cakes, and then they're most like freaky, ooh, hear me out guys, hear me out, and it's the bride from the Corpse Bride. That's just a lady. The only thing about her is that she's dead, as if that stops people. And you know, he got the bones. That doesn't, what's wrong with that? People look at like plain old skeletons and like, oh, smash. But like, oh my god, when I see people's like online like hear me out cakes, right? When people see the hear me out cakes, a lot of the stuff on there is so basic. Like, come on guys, you're gonna tell me that you look at the what, Mufasa from the Lion King and be like, oh yeah, smash, that's my hear me out cake, that's my freaky hear me out. You're a furry. You're a furry. If you think that Mufasa from the Lion King is hot, I think you need to look in the mirror and think about if you have a fursona. Bone equal free calcium. Bones are not a source of free calcium. Maybe a good source of bone marrow, maybe, but like, if you're gonna get calcium, you might as well just eat broccoli. You get more calcium in broccoli than you do a glass of milk. Hear me out, Minnie Mouse? She's not even a hear me out. That's just a lady. That's just a thing. You know what's like a truly freak me, like a hear me out freaky thing? Like, I don't know. What is that thing from Stranger Things? The giant monster? Armageddon? Whoa! Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Can you hear my stomach? I'm thinking about like Demogorgon, okay. Yeah. Okay. Demogorgon. That is a hear me out. That is a proper hear me out. That is the only thing that you can say like, oh yeah, I would. But like when people say basic things and they're like, Scar or Mufasa or like the literally, yeah, Scar from Finding Nemo. The fish. That's not a hear me out. They're just sexy. That's like going like, oh yeah, I would I love Woody from Toy Story. He's a toy, and like that's just a dude. That's just a guy. You know what is a hear me out from Toy Story? The phone. The freaking telephone. That's a hear me out. That's a hear me out. Anything else that's a hear me out? That's not as weird as those things. That's just you having a like. That's just a normal dude. That's just being like attracted to fish. That's just being attracted to like normal things. SCP-682. What is that? The phone? That's a dinosaur. It's a very cool looking dinosaur though. Okay, that is not a hear me out. That is just... That's a dog. I'm looking at this thing. Look at it. It's got like a really nice wig. I'm looking at the thing. It's got a nice wig. It's like kind of got a nice smile, you know. Okay. I can't believe we're talking about this. I have to think about what I'm gonna do. Like, Wednesday? I think about what I'm gonna do on Wednesday. I was about to say 053 at random, but I thought there was a kid. Oh, I don't know how you manage to memorize SCPs. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. You know what's like, you know what's a hear me out from the SCP? The peanut. The peanut guy. Which, if you know the story behind like the artist, the original artist, not like the SCP thing, but like the art installation is based off of, it's kind of sad. But at the same time, like that thing's packed. Have you seen it from the back? Oh my god, it's got ass. Have you seen the original art gallery of the thing? Like, ignore the SCP function of it. Like, just look at the thing as an art installation by the guy who made it. That thing is caked up. The angle that they took the picture at is not right, but if you see it in person, or if you see other photos of it and you look around the back, it's caked up. That thing's got cake. Also, the original artist who made it is, I believe, I forgot his name, but he's like Japanese. He originally made it as like a tribute to the radioactive effects of the nuclear bomb on Hiroshima, I believe. Because he personally, or he didn't not, I don't think he lived through it, but he grew up around it. And you know how nuclear stuff changes your body composition, right? He made a bunch of those installations to kind of describe the changes that people's bodies went through as a result of the radiation. So if you want to know about the original backstory of the peanut, of the art installation at least, that is what it was. But for some reason, all of his statues either have like really big cake or they have like genitals. I don't know why. It's just like a thing. Like you go to the art installation, you're like, what is this? Why does it have a dong? Like, what is this? Yeah. So just so you know, it is a thing you could visit. Which like there's so many like really random SCPs out there, but my favorite SCPs are like the joke SCPs. Holy moly, my hair is splitting. Sorry, I'm like looking at I'm looking at one thing on my hair, I'm like, oh. I like the joke SCPs. There's one out there that's like, I think it's called the box. There's like, if you go onto the official website and you look at the long list of joke SCPs, there's one out there that's like, I believe it's called like, meat men, amazing meat. This SCP is just meat. What is it made of? We don't know. It's just forever meat. You cut it off, it's the best slice of cut meat you've ever had in your life. Explosions! You eat it, you can't describe the taste unless you tried it yourself. I love the thing. Meat! It's like, it's literally written like that. Like an advertisement. It's so funny. SCP-647, the Hungry Box. I don't know if it's that one. Maybe? I just know that the box one, the box one in particular, it's like, we don't know what this thing is. It's got like 50 million combinations on it, and we've only managed to crack like 50 of them, and we don't know what it is. And it's like, how do we open the box? We don't know what's inside. It's just permanently here. It does nothing, but it's just a box. And it's just a long list of like really stupid things. Like, they describe the box as like, it's a this size by this size box with like a Victorian floral black pattern wallpaper on the box. And it's so specific about the look of the box. And then it goes down, you read the type of locks on the box, and they get more and more ridiculous. One of them is like blood sacrifice, scientist something stuck their finger. There's a hole in the box that appears. They stuck their hand in it. They felt a pinch. They took their hand out. There was a little puncture wound. It took their blood. And then it unlocked. And then like the next one was like, it challenges you to really speed fast multiplication tables. You have to do them like 15 in succession, and it times you. Can you do them in like 2 minutes? And then if you pass it, that one's also unlocked. The next test that appears, it gives you a pencil to solve the test, but if you don't solve the test, it just keeps giving you pencils, so we're treating it like a pencil dispenser. It's like a free pencil dispenser. Or like other really stupid like lock things on it. And it's just so dumb. It's like, what is this? But yeah, the other one that I really like is like the mystery meat one. It's like it's like a permanent source of meat that you just keep cutting off and you have it forever. Unlimited pencils? Yeah, it's the nice kind too. It gives you those nice pencils. Perfectly sharpened. It's, I don't know, you'd have to look it up. It's like, I think the locked box or something. It's one of those joke SCPs. I love those. I like, when I'm bored, sometimes I'll go into them and I'll like read the entries. I'm like, oh, these are funny. Like, there's things within the SCPs that are just so funny or interesting to me, because you'll have things in the SCP categories that are written that's like, hey, this thing is super terrifying and scary and it could kill you in like 50 million ways. But other thing, this is a bowl of soup. What does it do? Nothing. It's just a bowl of soup that appears when you're thinking about soup. It's just soup. Or like something stupid like that. Google only wants to show me a hungry cardboard box. What? That's interesting. I believe there is also another one out there. I forgot what it was called. I don't know. I can't remember all the SCPs. Some of them are like monster based, some of them are just like objects. some of them are like what are they called? Just concepts of things, I guess. Like the ones out there that are really truly horrifying, I guess, are they exist as a concept. They don't actually exist until you encounter them, and then once you encounter them, you are forever stuck with it. I think that's like a form of what existential horror. Like, oh yeah, it's there. It exists. It's waiting forever. You know? Like once you know of it and you're aware of it, it's stuck with you forever. It's not going to do anything to you. It just exists. And you can't ever get rid of it. Just knowing that it's there permanently, forever with you. Or like, or once you're aware of it, it's like the, you know, I guess a form of SCP is the game. You know the game where like the moment somebody talks about the game, you lose instantly, right? That's an SCP. That's an SCP. Once you know of a thing and then you're aware of it, and then somebody says it, like it just activates the Konami code within you, right? It just activates within your head and you're like, oh no, right? Like loss. You know the meme loss? How you can see it. It's like a specific pattern recognition. Once you recognize something and you're able to see it in things, it's just permanently there. You cannot get rid of it. It's just stuck in your mind forever. Every single thing that you see, you're like, oh, it reminds me of this thing. That's like a really interesting concept to me of like, I guess an SCP or like a type of horror. Like once you're aware of it, you can't get rid of it. It's gone. You're like, it's permanently there. I'm hungry. Hello. I'm so hungry, my stomach is growling. Once in a while. That sounds so scary. I know, it's so interesting, right? Can you imagine like an anomaly type horror that like you can't see? Like you encounter it one day like a ghost. Like maybe you're walking home and you pick up a piece of paper on the side of the road and it gives you very specific instructions, but the moment you pick up that note, the moment you read it, it's permanently with you. It started, right? It started and you can't get rid of it because you've already read it. And the only way to get rid of it is if you somehow found a way to erase your memories. And you don't know what it does. That's a scary thing. You don't know what it does. Maybe it's like an eldritch type horror where it kidnaps you to another world, or maybe it's like something that gradually grows in intensity until you like slowly go insane. Maybe it starts out like 2 days, maybe every 4 months, every like 5 years you'll see something in the corner of your eye. Maybe you're reminded of it when you think about it every so often. You don't think too much of it until it gets more and more frequent. And you're like, hey, I think it's getting worse. I don't know what it is, but I think I'm stuck in like this time paradox. Maybe it's deja vu, right? But it keeps coming back and you can't get rid of it, and it's with you permanently. I watch analog horror warnings at 3:30 a.m. every night. Maybe. Dog barking ones are the best. What is analog horror? Is analog horror just like the concept of something being like nostalgic to you from the early 2000s? Is that what analog horror is? Yeah, I'm gonna try to sleep now. Good night or good day, everyone. See you next stream. See you! I will be streaming on the 22nd. I have to put up my thumbnail in waiting room. I will try not to sleep through it. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry I was late today's stream. It was gonna be a longer stream, but I know Fridays are my longer streams, but I fell asleep. My sleep schedule's been bad. You can be on your deathbed and still remember, be like, damn, I still remember what that is. What if it follows me into the afterlife? Yeah, that's the thing. It's really cool. You don't know. Night night, we shall meet again next month. Next month? Next month? Are you only here like once a month? Do you have this thing on you that's like, I watched my one Kyo Kamiya stream this month. I guess I can never come back. I guess I can never come back. Or is it like the time zone? Like, I know I stream usually like at 11. I think it's kind of rare that I'm streaming at like 5 a.m. in the morning. Because normally I try to end stream at like 3 or 4. Only if I can make it in time before 11 a.m. Oof. Yeah. I know I stream pretty... Depending on what part of the world you're in. Either I stream pretty late or pretty early. Like, this is a really good time for people on the opposite side of the world. Like people in Australia, or people in JST, or people in CST, or people in, I think, GMT. Yeah, like people on the other side of the world is pretty good for them because this is afternoon. I believe we are... In JST, it's like 4 p.m. To be fair, we all have different schedules, so some can't be here for every stream, plus different time zones. Yeah! Yeah! It's 4 p.m. for me. You are on the opposite side of the world. But it's fine. You can, I'm just saying that, like, my schedule that I stream at works for people on the other side of the world usually. Like, when I end stream and I'm looking for somebody to raid, the only people that I see that I'm able to raid on Twitch are people in Australia, or people in the Philippines, or people in, like, Asia. In general, people in Asia. And none of them are speaking English, so I can't raid you guys to somebody who's, like, you know, in a foreign language, because it's kind of like, I can't understand them. So I just kind of end stream, and I'm like, uh-oh. Nobody's streaming at this time except for me. And JST is almost 8 p.m. Oh my god. Wait, they're ahead? I thought they were, like, in the past. Oh. Yeah, it's 5:49 p.m. Oh, wow. Holy moly. Asians assemble. This is the Asian Anonymous meeting. It's not Alcohol Anonymous, it's Asian Anonymous. It's Asian Anonymous. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Hi, Finnish Gamer fan. Hi. It's been a while, actually. Also, hello, Amano Yukiteru. Hi. This is like... I'm gonna look outside. No, the sun's not up yet. The sun doesn't rise until 6 or 7-ish. I don't know. Yeah, I think it starts like, I think the sun starts rising at like 6:30-ish. I don't know. Had less sleep than normal. I accidentally fell asleep. Go to sleep, that is in order. Oof. I should. It's like almost 6 a.m. I went to bed. Well, I didn't go to bed, but I fell asleep. I was like lying in bed at like 8 p.m. and I was like, this is really comfy. And then I actually did fall asleep. I closed my eyes and I woke up at 2:30-ish. And I was like, oh shoot, I have to stream. I said I would, so I'm here. Me brain new work. Huggies from here. Nay! Yes, take care of yourselves. If you can't sleep, just take a nap or go to bed earlier, or, you know, at some point when you can. Take care of yourself. I'm gonna rest now. Good night, everyone. Have a good rest. Enjoy the stream. Yes, you too, Autocons. Good night. Have a good rest. Thank you for stopping by. Please go make a good sleep schedule. I will. Dream about ghosts. Good night. Good night. I should go to bed too. Yeah, that's a good idea. Honestly, I cannot guarantee that I will have a good sleep schedule. Especially since I stream into like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. every single time I stream. I stay up pretty late. It's okay though. It's okay. We're okay. See you next stream. I will see you guys all on October 22nd for my birthday. Yippee! It is my birthday on that day. And we will be we'll be doing a hand cam. I'll have to figure it out. I have to figure out where to put it. Because I'm not using my phone as a camera anymore. I actually have an actual webcam that I will be seeing if I can use it as a I will be seeing if I can use it as an actual camera. I'm gonna see if it attaches to a tripod or something. It'd be cool. And then we're gonna be watching my past streams, and I have to go make a PowerPoint presentation or something. I have to go make like a little illustration and be like, hey, you know, this is the things that we did last year. And then I'll put it all together and we can kind of do like a year in review-ish. We can go back of all like my past streams for the past year and be like, hey, this is how it went, and then this is how far I've come, and then we can watch like clips, or like not really clips, but like we can watch segments of my past streams. I'll just go through them all and we can watch my own stream, and then I will cringe because I'll be like, why did I say that? I better have the bullying review. Yeah. I'll pick out segments of every single, not every single stream, but like the streams that I thought were memorable and the parts about streams that I liked, and we'll go through it individually and the months and all that. October 22nd, I don't think I can make it, but I'll try. Yeah, no worries. The VOD will always be there. My VODs will always be there. Don't worry about missing the streams, but that will be my thing. That's what I have planned, essentially. Very rough. I didn't know what else to do for my birthday because I don't like to celebrate it. I think it's really awkward to be like, hey, it's my day. It's my birthday. I'm gonna stream on this day, and I'm going to like tell everybody about it, and we're gonna celebrate it together. That's so awkward to me. It's so awkward. But last year I did not do that. I did not tell anybody. I just kind of mentioned it offhandedly. I was just like, hey, my birthday was 2 days ago, and then somebody in chat was like, why didn't you tell us? So I figured this year, you know, might as well do something. Be like, hey, but I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I just figured it'd be a good time to kind of reflect on where I've been and what I've done so far. So that'd be nice. And I will see you all next time. I'll see you all on my birthday. And I'm gonna go study. I'm gonna go to bed and I'm gonna go study for my midterm. I have a midterm, yay! I have to go study for my midterm that it's due on Monday. I will be working on school for the rest of this week. But good night, everybody. Thank you all for stopping by. We played Para Eyes. Kind of spooky. Kind of, I don't know how to describe it. Kind of cool. Very interesting. Very fun. Maybe we'll get back into it at a later date. Maybe. Or go sleep. Yes, I will. Me outro. Good night, everybody. Good night. Bye. Night, people of Earth. Good night, people on the other side of the world. You know, when I say stuff like this, it makes me think of like one of my favorite books, actually. Good Night, Moon. It makes me think of that. Good night, rocking chair. Good night, couch. Good night, moon. Oh, I love that book. It's one of my favorite books. Not my most favorite, but like one of them. It's like, I remember reading that as a kid. Deep! Oh my god, you missed everything. There's always somebody who comes right at the very end. Right as I'm ending. Bro, what happened? We were talking about peanut and hear me out cakes and scalpers and Pokemon cards. Yeah, that's a fast recap of everything I've ever talked about on this stream. I think. Most of it, at least. If I wasn't getting distracted. I started late, yeah. I started late. I woke up at... I went to bed. Well, I fell asleep. I actually passed out. I don't remember when I fell asleep, but I apparently did. I woke up, I closed my eyes and I opened my eyes. I closed my eyes, I opened my eyes, I found myself awake at 2:30 a.m. and I was like, oh shoot, I forgot I had a stream today. Well, I didn't forget, but I was like, oh my god, I had a stream today. Subscribe! Wait. Subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed. I'm kidding. Don't do that. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it's okay. It'd help. It would help. See you next time. Bye. Bye. Okay, we'll see you all October 22nd for my birthday. Bye-bye. 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 Bye. Bye with echo. Bye. Bye. I.